Hello again, this is Miss Kim. Today we're going to work on calculating the amount to dispense and the day's supply. Okay, when we're talking about the amount to dispense, okay, that's this slide. That's how much medicine you're going to need for their entire dosing. So you're going to find out how much you're going to give per dose. Then you're going to find out how much you're going to give per day, and then you're going to multiply that by how many days that they're going to take their medicine. Okay, so these are the steps. So if you need to come back, you can just come back to it and pause. Okay, so the first problem is what's ordered is 30 units of the medicine TID for 90 days. Okay, so they're getting, change the color, they're getting 35 units TID for 90 days. Okay, so 35 units, 3 times a day for 90 days. What you have on hand is 1,000 unit vials. That means one vial has 1,000 units in it. Okay, calculate the number of vials of insulin needed to fill the order. Partial vials can't be dispensed, of course. You're going to have to give a whole vial. So you're going to have to round up. That does discuss it on the previous page. But we're going to go ahead and do the problem. For the first step, calculate the amount to dispense. So I'm going to put it down here. So they're getting 35 units. Okay, and that is per dose, right? They're getting 35 units every dose. And they're getting it TID, which is 3 times a day. So I'm going to write 3 doses per day. Okay, and you're going to multiply. So I'll show you how you cancel the units, right? The dose goes away, the dose goes away, so it shows you what you have left. So now you have 35 times 3, so he is getting 105 units per day. Okay, so now I'm going to bring that down here. So he's getting 105 units per day. And he is getting that for 90 days. Okay. So you're going to multiply those, and again you can see how the units cancel, so the day is gone. So now you're just going to multiply 105 times 90 days. And you get 9,450 units. Okay, that's how much medicine he needs for the full amount of time, for the 90 days. So for the amount to dispense, it would be 9,450 units. Okay, so the second question is, well, okay, it's dispensed in a vial, and each vial has 1,000 units. Okay, so we know he's getting 9,450 units. Okay, and you're going to divide this time because each vial has 1,000 units. Okay, so 1,000 units per vial. Okay, we're going to cancel the units. The units go away. So when you do 9,450 units, we're going to divide by 1,000, and you get, I'll put it down here, so you're going to give 9.45 vials, okay, because you see what unit is left. Now, you can't give 9.45 vials because the vials are in whole amounts, so you can either give 9 or you can give 10. When you're talking about rounding, you technically round, you would get 9 vials, but this person needs medicine for their whole time of taking the medicine, so they need it for 90 days. So he needs to have 10 vials of the medication, otherwise he's not going to have enough. One way to think about it is that, if you're buying hair color or something like that, if you don't round up, you're just not going to have enough. Okay, so this is for this problem, so he would need a total of, right here, 10 vials. Okay. For this one, he's getting 80 milligrams every 12 hours for 9 days. 80 milligrams. And what you have on hand is 40 milligrams per 5 mLs. You can technically do this in 2 different ways. Honestly, when I do this, I go ahead and take how much medicine per dose times how many doses per day times how many for how many days. So, because all you're doing is finding out how much medicine you're going to give. So he's getting 80 milligrams. Okay, you technically could do the dosage problem here, but I wait till the end. He's getting 80 milligrams per dose. Okay, and he is getting Q12H, which is 2 doses per day. Okay, and you can multiply again right here if you want to, so I go ahead and just do each piece. So the doses cancel. So you've got 80 times 2, which is 160 milligrams per day. And you need to make sure he has enough for every day. So he's getting it for 9 days. So he's getting 160 milligrams. And that's the information that was right up top per day. And he is taking it for 9 days. Again, you can see how the units cancel. So I've got 160 times 9, and I get 1440, and that's milligrams. Okay. So now you're just going to do the dosage problem, because that's how much medicine he's going to get, but you need to make sure you have enough enough milliliters for him to take. So I just do the dosage problem. So he's getting a total of 1440 milligrams total. And what you have on hand is 40 milligrams per 5 mLs. Okay, milligrams cancel. So calculator, 1440 divided by 40 times 5. Okay, so he's getting a total of 180 milliliters. Now that 180 milliliters will give him the amount of medicine he needs every 12 hours for 9 days. So he'll need 180 milliliters total. Okay? Okay, this is very similar to the last problem, except for we're working with capsules. Okay? So he's getting 500 milligrams 3 times a day for 7 days. And what you have on hand is 250 milligram capsules. And you want the amount to dispense. And that's how many total capsules he's going to need for all of his medication. Okay, so I have 500 milligrams per dose. And it says 3 times a day, so you just write, so that's 3 doses per day. Okay, so I'm going to cancel my units, so dose goes away. So 500 times 3 should be 1500 milligrams per day. Okay. Now I'm going to use that number to find out how much medicine he needs for the full 7 days. So he's getting 1500 milligrams per day times 7 days. Okay. And those cancel. And so let's see, I got a calculator. So 1500 times 7 days. So he needs a total of 10,500 milligrams. Okay, so that's his total number of medication that he needs. Okay, so now we need the amount to dispense. So then we just do our dosage problem. Okay, he needs 10,500 milligrams total. What you have on hand are 250 milligrams capsules, which is per 1 cap. Now you're going to cancel the units, and when you do the math, you get, 10,500 divided by 250 for each capsule, and he's going to need 42 capsules to get through all of his medication. Okay. So this one is, hold on, I think I might have made a mistake. Hold on one second, let me go check. Okay, this one, I did have my slides out of order, but it won't affect you because I can go back and forth. I can pause it. So for this one, you want to calculate the day's supply. Okay, so what this means is you want to know how many days that your medication is going to last you. Okay, so it says the number of days that the order should last. This and also can help to recognize if a patient is taking their meds as ordered, such as, you're caring for someone and you want to make sure they're taking the right amount of medication every day. They're not taking too much or too little, so you can calculate the day's supply. So a lot of times you're going to have to do a dosage problem. Then you're going to multiply the amount to administer for each dose per the number of doses per day. Then you're going to divide the medication by that number, and it will tell you how many days it will last. Okay? Previous screens, it doesn't matter to you guys. So, okay. So what's ordered is 60 milligrams Q4H. What you have on hand is 120 milligrams per 5 mLs. And then you have a container that has a total of 150 milliliters, and you want to know the day's supply. So the first thing for this one is you do need your dosage problem. So he's getting 60 milligrams, okay? And you can do the times, we'll go ahead and do the times for it, because that's what I was doing before. So let's go back. 60 milligrams, okay? He's getting 60 milligrams Q4H. So that's every 4 hours. So you need to find out how many times a day that is. So if he's getting every 4 hours, that's 6 doses per day. Okay. And then we cancel our units. So 60 times 6 should give you 360 milligrams per day. Again, you could have done the dosage problem beginning, but I thought I'd keep it consistent with our other problems. Okay, so he needs 360 milligrams per day. 360 milligrams. Dosage problem. And what's on hand is 120 milligrams times 5 milliliters. Okay, that was cancel. So I think that's 360 divided by 120 times 5. So he's going to need 15, let me change my color. He's going to need 15 milliliters every day, okay, because you have the same unit here. So he's going to need 15 milliliters per day. Now what you have is you have a full bottle. And that full bottle has 150 milliliters total. And he's going to need 15 milliliters every day. So what you're going to do is you're going to divide those two. And so 150 divided by 15 should be 10. And notice the only unit left is day. So that it's going to last him for 10 days total. Okay, so that's how many days this medication should last him. Okay. Okay, here's I guess I had my slides backwards. So for this one, so he's going to get 150 milligrams. Oh, sorry, we have 150 milligrams per tablet. Okay. And this right here where it says number 60, that means there are 60 tablets. Now this one's a little easier for you guys. And he's getting 1 tablet by mouth every 6 hours. And you want to know how many days that's going to last. Okay, well, to be honest, for this one, you don't need the 150 milligrams per tablet. The reason is because they're already telling you how many tablets he's going to get. Okay, so if he's getting 1 tablet, right, per dose, and you couldn't work this one anyway because you don't have what's ordered for him. You have what's available, not what's ordered. So he's getting 1 tablet per dose every 6 hours, which is 4 doses per day. Okay, so you see how they cancel. And so that means he is taking, 4 tablets per day. Okay, so if he's taking 4 tablets per day, and again, what this number 60 means is right there. If you see that number 60, that's how many tablets are in that bottle. So we know he's got 60 tablets in this bottle. So if he has 60 tablets and he needs to take 4 tablets every day per day, okay, you're going to divide, and let me do 60 divided by 4, and I get 15 days. It's very helpful for these types of problems that you do write all those units. A lot of students don't want to. Again, you could do this with dimensional analysis. There are other ways you could have done for some of them a dosage problem first or do it last. It's whatever makes the most sense to you. But writing those units and canceling them out, you keep track of every single unit and don't get lost along the way. Okay, so I hope that helps. That is the amount to dispense and finding the day's supply. Okay, see y'all later.